Thank you very much, Carla, and thank you for hosting us here in Kubo. I'll just say a very few words because I want to give the floor to all. As most of you might know, my main vision and agenda, and when I arrived here as the Israeli ambassador to the Philippines, was to promote bridges of innovation and technology between Israel and the Philippines, because I believe that this is a history. When we look at the past, our two countries share very good relations going back to 1938 before the Holocaust, when the Philippines hosted and invited 1,300 Jewish refugees from Europe, escaping from the Nazis. Not many countries opened the doors down to 1947, when the Philippines voted in the United Nations in support of the establishment of the State of Israel, and the only country in Asia to do so. And since then, in cases of humanitarian disasters here during Typhoon Yolanda 2013, and many other events, different agricultural projects that we have done here through the years, emergency preparedness, public health, all kinds of areas, a lot of collaboration, and a lot of people-to-people contact, obviously tourism and the Holy Land, and Israelis love to come to the Philippines. So really extensive exchange between our two countries, and things are going very well. But when you look on where we do want to go for the future, and also we look on Israel, and Israel is what we call a startup nation, or what I would say, Israel is one of the 3 global hubs of innovation after Silicon Valley and China. So a lot of innovations coming out of Israel, a lot of technologies. And when you come here to the Philippines, and for me it's my second round in the Philippines as ambassador, and you see the challenges here, and you realize that it's not only about technology, obviously the challenges, but those challenges can be turned into opportunities by using different kind of practices. Again, I mean, there's no magic solution, otherwise it would have done a long time ago. But a lot of hard work, some learning of best practices, changing some issues, but certainly technology and innovation is part of the solution. The technology in Israel obviously is sold all around the world, but technology has to be also relevant to the challenges, to the culture, to the local problems. So it is not simply copy-paste and just bring a technology. It has to be adjusted, and better more is to develop a solution according to the problem or to the challenge. And for that, I believe that we have to create those, what I call those bridges of innovation, in getting the Israeli ecosystem working together with the Philippine ecosystem in developing those solutions, and maybe getting the Israeli mindset or Israeli approach to innovation, issues of taking risk and other issues, to bring it here, to introduce it here to the Philippines, to work together, and to see how we can identify the best way to do that. Now, what we decided to do is really have very busy 2 days of Israeli innovation in the Philippines. We have Haviv, who is coming from Arieli, and so I invite all to obviously take the floor. But we started with some meetings also with the 2 secretaries, and we opened an innovation exhibition in Senate yesterday, presenting Israeli innovations that are implemented in the Philippines. So there are photos from the Philippines, from Israeli technologies that is being used here locally. And this was led by Senator Pierre Cayetano, who is chairing the Committee on Sustainable Development Goals, Innovation and Future Thinking. And it was really, I think, a very impressive event. So that was looking to the side of legislators and how they can promote innovation from that aspect. We met the secretaries, and we're going to have another meeting with all relevant departments later on today, and that's to discuss more on government-to-government collaborations. But obviously one important, and then we had also last night an engagement with private sector, and startups who are already mature, so different levels. So we had an engagement with private sector yesterday, and today this is the opportunity really to meet the other important part of innovation in the Philippines, the TBIs and the academe and local government, and to discuss on how it is going there and to show you what's happening in Israel vis-a-vis innovation. And hopefully it can give some good and interesting ideas to share with you the practices, and then obviously to think together of opportunities for collaboration. Haviv is coming from Arieli, which is, I'll let O introduce himself instead of me introducing you. Nobody can do it better than you. But really, we were recommended that he comes, and he gave up some important investors who are now in Israel who are supposed to meet him, and him, instead of being in Israel, he's here and he's traveling globally, very busy. So really, thank you very much all for sort of spending these 2 days plus flight time and everything else here with us in the Philippines and sharing your not only insights but what you are doing. And I think it is really fascinating, and I think we can learn a lot from what you have to share with us. Arieli is doing both investments and promoting innovation. It's a very interesting combination, very unique. And I look forward to a very interesting morning. And again, Carla, thank you very much to you and to Kubo for being part of this visit and for hosting us here today. Thank you. And again, thank you very much. Also, any future collaborations, we have here with us also with Frances from the Economic Mission, and Carla over there from the embassy who was working very closely with Carla on this. Thank you very much to both of you.